Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Phillies 1. Man at first, here's the second baseman, Jesse Cavanaugh.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP.
Sure. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second, over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 8th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
Cavanaugh had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
Jesse Cavanaugh riding an historic 40-game hitting streak where every at-bat has become a must-watch moment. One hit away from moving past Ty Cobb's run in 1911. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And now the rookie second baseman, Jesse Cavanaugh. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Freeland has a beat on it. 2 down. Jackson Chourio at the dish now. He signed an 8-year, $82 million contract in December of 2023 before he ever played a game in Sosa. The throw to second is offline. Bottom of the fourth, Jesse Kavanaugh. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it wins the count.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Nice job behind the plate there. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch kicks away. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. 0-2. That one ripped. Base hit! In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! A 3-run dinger. And he gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Jesse Kavanaugh. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the fifth.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
That one lifted to left. Yelich settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the
big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Phillies, the second baseman, Jesse Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. A 4-spot on the board. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive it.
Kavanaugh really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jesse Kavanaugh, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Cedric Mullins, next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Right side. Kavanaugh. And that is that. So now the Phillies offense. Jesse Kavanaugh stands in for the Phillies. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
2 aboard, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, at the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Bounced up the middle. Kavanaugh. The throw to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Gavin. Up next for the Phillies,
Kavanaugh, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one ripped left field. Back there. Going. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So a man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Castro. The 1-1. And that one hit to first. Slings to second. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Kavanaugh locks in. You can feel it.
the second base.
Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the runner from third, and now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the 9th in this one. Johnny DeLuca now at the plate, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Kavanaugh stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box. Dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Kavanaugh had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
Jesse Kavanaugh delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And now for the Phillies, Jesse Kavanaugh.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second is Harper. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit into the outfield. Let go. And he's got no chance. He's out. But one run is in to score.
Second baseman, Jesse Kavanaugh.
In the air, right field. Smith has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He circles the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One run is in. The relay throw. Tag. Game time. He scores. And it's an 8-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off. Right side. Smith settles under it. Caught. And the runner's dangerously far from first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. So now, with one away and a man at second, Jesse Kavanaugh stands in for the Phillies.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And there's 2 down. Kavanaugh really stood out in this one. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side. And that one handled. Inning over. Phillies coming up. And now Jesse Kavanaugh. Time called. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. And that's a double. That makes it 44 games in a row with a hit. He's tied the National League record.
This league's been around for well over 100 years, Boog, and this isn't a record you just stumble into. It's one of the most incredible achievements I've seen in all my years playing and broadcasting baseball, and he's got even bigger history to make if he can keep this thing going.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And ball 4 to a board.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First and second, no outs. Here's Trey Turner. Line drive. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT.
First and second, one out. And now it's JT Realmuto. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. First and second, 2 outs. Alec Bohm digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the... Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it...
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Jesse Cavanaugh stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped. DeLuca flashes the leather on the running catch. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Dog. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 9-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Cavanaugh was a big contributor for them in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Jesse Cavanaugh leading things off and takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. A solo shot. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Brett Lowry, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yoan. What a stop. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Game one of the division series. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jesse Cavanaugh. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1980. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tap one on the board. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tacked on to their lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.